And how many people like the blue marble? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. So let's count. I'm going to draw a picture of 7 blue marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. So to make this pictograph, right, we have the colors, and then we drew a picture to represent how many votes each color got. How many people liked red? How many people liked the red marble? Show me with your fingers. 3 people voted for red. How many people voted for blue? 7. How many people voted for the green marble? 4. Let's see, Micah. What was the favorite marble color? Which marble color got the most votes, Micah?
It's the blue one.
The blue one. How do we know that the blue one got the most votes, Micah?
Because 7 people raised their hand.
And 7, right, is it more than or less than 3?
It is more than.
That's right. Is 7 more than or less than green? 4, sorry.
It is.
Is 7 bigger or lower than 4? Let's help Micah out. Is it 7 bigger or less than 4? It's bigger. So that means blue got the most because 7 marbles, right? 7 blue marble votes. It's bigger than 3 red and 4 green. Good job. Let's see. Now let's look at our next graph together. Favorite winter activities. Sledding, ice skating, and hockey. Let's take a class vote. If you had to choose, which activity would you do? Who would go sledding? Raise your hands. Let's see. No one would go sledding. Who would go ice skating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, we have a lot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who would play hockey? You can only vote once. Have a seat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So looking at this picture graph, what is a favorite winter activity? Terrence?
Ice skating.
Ice skating. How do we know that ice skating is a favorite winter activity? Kelsey?
Because 10 is more than 4.
It's more than 4, so it has the most votes, right? It had 10 votes. Now, let's see. A graph shows information or data, just like I've been telling you. A graph tells us information. A picture graph uses pictures to show data. You can use a tally chart to make a picture graph. So a tally chart, right, shows us the information, and then we can transfer that into a picture graph and use pictures to tell us, right, the information we found in our tally. Let's look at this together. Favorite apple color. How many people's favorite apple color was red? 1. So then in my pictograph, I have red apples. How many apples would I draw next to red? 1, because one person's favorite apple color was red. How about yellow? How many people's favorite apple color is yellow? That's right, 3. So how many apples would I draw? How many pictures of apples should I draw next to yellow? 3. Green. How many people's favorite color was green? 2. So how many apples would I draw in my picture graph to model this? How many apples? 2. That's right. Remember, picture graphs use pictures to model and show data, right? Let's fill in this picture graph together. This is our data from our tally chart. Look at triangles. I want you guys to look at triangles. Silently think, how many people's favorite shape is a triangle? Now, in your boards, I want you to draw a picture of that number of triangles. How many people said they like triangles? I want you to draw if we're modeling in our picture graph, that means I should see you drawing how many triangles. I should see triangles on your boards because we're using pictures to model our data. That's a good looking triangle, Alonzo. Look at how many triangles people voted for, and then draw me that number of triangles, right? Because we're using the picture to model our data. Let's see, you got 4 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boards up. Almost everyone's boards is up. Let's see. Good job. So we need to draw how many triangles, class? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am drawing 5 triangles in my picture graph because my data shows me that 5 people chose the triangle. Let's see. Look at the circles in our tally. How many people's favorite shape was a circle? Draw how many people's favorite shape was a circle. So look at your tally. How many people's favorite shape was a circle? And then draw that number of circles for your picture graph. Let's see. Boards up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boards up. That's right. You should draw how many circles? 1. Because only one person voted for the circle. Last one. Square. Look up at the square tally in our tally chart. Tell me how many people voted for squares. So in our pictograph, we are going to draw the corresponding amount of squares. So how many people voted for squares? And then draw me that number of squares. Let's see. Boards up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boards up. Let's see. Almost everyone's board is up. Good job. Blue row, green row. That's right. So how many squares should I draw?
3.
1,
2, 3.
I am drawing 3 squares in my pictograph because my data shows me that 3 people voted for squares. Boards down. Excellent job, guys. Now, at your seats, we are going to be doing pages 523 and 524. At this point, everyone cap your markers. And I need everyone to shuffle down. Let's see what row does this first. Quickly and quietly. Ooh, blue row's almost ready. Green row's almost there. Let's see, shuffle up. And let's see what table is ready to go to their seat. That was looking good. Orange table. Remember, you're doing pages 523 and 524. What pages, guys?
523 and 524.
Let's see, blue table. Purple table. Man, these guys look good mixed together. Red table. Green table. And red table. Yellow table. I love how the orange table is already silently at work. Thank you, Marcus. Go to your seat and start doing your work. Everyone at the purple table is already on page 523. On page 523 and 524, you have a tally chart telling you the total amount of favorite weather. You are to fill in the pictograph. Remember, picture graphs use pictures to show data. So look at your data from your tally chart, and you're going to model the same data in your pictograph. right here. Right, so you fill in your tally, right? Look at your totals, and then you're gonna draw it out in your picture book, right? You're gonna use the same data. You're gonna model it with pictures, right? So look here, two people's favorite day is sunny, right? Two people's favorite weather is sunny. So how many suns should you draw next to sunny? Let's try it again. Two people voted for sunny day. So how many suns should you draw next to sunny? Why two? So you're right. So you need to model the data with your pictures. It's 5:23, right? So you're at 5:40. You need to go there. Great. You want to pass this 5:23? Okay. So why did you draw six raindrops on Sunday?
Because I see 5 and below six.
So that means that six what? What does the six mean?
6 mean rain.
So 6 people voted for rainy day as their favorite. So then you draw 6 rain dots and they're raining for your favorite. Good job, Michael. Yes, Chandler, go ahead. Let's see, come on. Let's see your work.